Hey, what's up? It's Mark with Mark's Dodgers Cards. We're about 1 month away from the National Sports Card Convention, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be able to go this year. I've gone to 3 or 4 past nationals. I've gone to the one when I was a kid. That was at the Disneyland Hotel. I think it was like 1985 or something. And I think I went to one in LA or in Anaheim sometime after that. But then I went to, didn't go last year, but I went to the one the year before and before that. And it's just a great show and really looking forward to uh, big card experience. Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing people who I've connected with on YouTube. Last time I went, I got to go to the YouTube get together and got to see a lot of people, and yeah, looking forward to that as well. If you're going to National, let me know in the comments, and look forward to seeing you and connecting. I'm making this video to sort of lay out my goals for what I want to accomplish at the National, and yeah, what I want to do there. Obviously, I want to have a great time, which I'm sure I will, because it's going to be a great show like it always is. I'm going to be rooming with my friend Jim, who shared some of his collection on previous videos about Jackie Robinson and Willie Mays. And yeah, I have a bunch of goals. A lot of people I know are talking about consolidating collections, and there's been a lot of videos about kind of moving smaller cards into bigger cards. I'm going for bulk at the National, so I think I'm going to be doing the opposite in some ways. Although I am going to try and get maybe some bigger items too. I do have a budget that I've have for myself, but I'm thinking about bringing kind of moving off of a piece of my collection. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about, as I've been focused more on Dodgers, I did complete my 1958 top set, which was a big journey. I made a video about it, which I'll put in the link below. It's a great set, but I don't really take it out and look at it that much. It's not really a focus on my collection. So I'm thinking about kind of keeping some of the cards that I have a sentimental attachment to, like this card that I got when I was a kid, and keeping that, but then maybe bringing some of the bigger cards in the set to trade or sell or something in the National, to let me get into some cards that are more part of my the focus of my collection. So here's a few of the ones that I may go for. I'm not sure. I'm kind of undecided on this, whether I should try and move off of this or not. There's a lot of things I'd like to get that this would kind of give me the budget for. So anyway, we'll see. But look, I got this 1958 8OC Willie Mays All-Star, Cepeda rookie in a 6. I got a bunch of commons that I'm not going to take, but here's a couple that are like in PSA 8s. But I got a bunch of PSA commons. Here's the Hank Aaron. And like I said, I may bring some of these bigger cards. And very nice Roberto Clemente, even though it's a BBG. I got all different kind of slabs. This is a very, very nicely centered Mickey Mantle. Ted Williams. Extremely nicely centered Roger Maris rookie card. Anyway, just some examples. I may bring these with me. Undecided. If you're interested in any of these, yeah, also feel free to make a comment and get in touch with me. Still undecided about that. But the things I'm going to try and get. I'm a Dodger team collector, and one of the things that I really want to do is get all the O-Pee-Chee cards, Kellogg's cards, Post cards. These are cards that are not that expensive for the most part. And it's like a real pain to try and get these kind of like commons on eBay or whatever, and everything's going to be in one place. I'm sure there'll be people with lots of albums to go through, and yeah, so I'm going to look forward to doing all that. Probably like a lot of the Venezuela commons too. So I'm making lists. I'm a big list guy, so I've got paper lists that I kind of pull off all the information from trading card database and PSA's registry, and just make lots and lots of lists. And I'll be collecting these cards as we go through the days of the National and checking them out. So that's one big goal, is to get a lot of those kind of bulk cards that I don't really kind of difficult to just get off of eBay or whatnot. A second thing I want to do is I want to add some more, I guess, rarer Dazzy Vance and Zach Wheat cards. Those are two cards within the Dodgers that I really play or collect pretty heavily. Dazzy Vance, there's more that I could get because I have less of them, but I'd like to add, one or two items or cards from each of those. The Zach Wheat, I'd like to add a domino disc, which I don't have. I also don't have the Sweet Capital pin. And there's several other, kind of rare cards. If I see one, I'd like to grab it. I'd also like to complete some Dodger team sets from some of the different years. I have the complete run from 1956 Topps through 1979 Topps, and I'm not really looking to complete the ones in the 50s because a lot of the stars, I think, are everything's really high right now. But I might, kind of go for a couple of those, like the cards from, like the Bowman cards from the 1950s, try and add to those sets. But I'd also like to pick up at least one card for my 1915 Cracker Jack team set. I need two cards, the Daubert and the Ruleback, and I'd like to try and grab one of those, even though I know Cracker Jacks are kind of through the moon right now too. If I'm able to trade some of these 58 cards, maybe that will allow me to get a bigger card that I wouldn't normally buy, like maybe like a Jackie Robinson card, or I would really like to get the 49 Campy rookie, which I don't have. Several things that I'm looking at. So those are things that I'm looking at. And then finally, the one big thing that I'm looking forward to, kind of what I would say most excited about, is connecting with fellow hobbyists, fellow YouTubers, people that I've met through this channel and through their channels. Just reconnect with people. I'm looking forward to the YouTube get-together. And I'll be at the show Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all day for those days. So I get in on Tuesday and I leave on Saturday morning. So anyway, looking forward to seeing folks. If there is, I haven't heard about a vintage trade night. If people know about, if there's a trade night that is like more geared towards vintage, I'd be interested in hearing about that and going to that for sure. Although I am more of a morning person, so I'm probably not going to be out super late any of these nights, but I'll be up bright and early. So anyway, that's my goals for the National, and I'm really looking forward to it, and looking forward to connecting with you. If you are going to be there again, put a comment down below. I'd love to connect with you, and see you in Chicago. Have a great day.